FC Dawson Stadium as dust settling in Orangeburg, South Carolina for an in-state showdown here on ESPN Plus as South Carolina State Bulldogs play host to the Oliver C. Dawson. And we are now underway with the South Carolina State Bulldogs to receive from around the 4-yard line, and clad in their blues with the white bottoms to get that going. And Johnson in motion from right to left. He'll get the carry. Trying to find the edge and cannot. And almost on cue, Steve, the defense coming up big here.
Billy Atkins.
Atkins again out right-hand side, and it's a beautiful catch considering the coverage. And there's obviously a concerted effort in Jalen Johnson. He has now touched the ball a couple of times already. First down, third down coming up. Getting back some of that yards lost on the penalty. That's Date with 600 yards rushing. Gonna flare it out near side. Adams again. Didn't have a lot of catches last year, about 10, but at 213. Third and about 3 to go, and Adams gets it and more. Tries to break it back in for a little bit extra, gets near midfield for the first down.
Yeah, just go right off tackle there.
And smokes 93 and 6 if you're trying to find him out on the field. Inside handoff, and a steady dose of KZ right now, having their most wins since 2013. Atkins now has the time, but now flushed out. He'll break it back in, and he can run the football, and he gets past midfield, and he makes something out of nothing. Now, three receivers bunched. Atkins pumps and runs again, and he will lower that right shoulder for a first down and gain 1 more yard than he needed. Who had over 1,700 yards collectively and 11 touchdowns. Atkins again with the carry. Excuse me, Adams. First down, it's been primarily just running game and just passes that almost act as runs. And this time again, Johnson able to find a little bit of a pocket there. Stay on his feet. Have an opportunity to really make a stop. We'll see if they can. They only send 4. Dumping underneath to the safety valve of Johnson, and he's swallowed up. He will not get the first down. He's shy back. It's new to the program. The lefty will kick this one up, and it is good. We have our first score on the board, our first offensive series for either team. Shining right now. Wofford would like to see that sun in their face a little bit longer on this drive. Flushed out as Whitaker almost tripped up, stays on his feet. He had a lot more. 50, have another chance for a score. They were able to go down the field and get a 30-plus yard field goal from Alti. Right now, whenever we've seen good contain from Wofford, meaning there's not
of the Bulldogs so far, early stages of this game, D.
The throw out left-hand side, and I think that it was intercepted, but so it is something that they do. Atkins has 4 wideouts to deal with, and instead he will dump it down. It seems that the Bulldogs really like to flush out and then get something underneath. Now South Carolina State just trying to figure out who their weapons are. A lot of new receivers to go to. Atkins finds another right in the middle. Jones again. And he has been third down situation. Looking for the same result here. Atkins has anything to say about it, and he does not. Instead, he gets sacked all the way back to his the 42-yard line of Wofford. By Steve Foster. Wofford back out on the field for their second offensive series, already in their own end zone after a brilliant punt by South Carolina State's Elliott Yanish, and immediately going to the ground since 2008-2009. Which is also, by the way, the last time they won 10 games in back-to-back years. They won 9 last year, looking for 10 this year. This time, another run. 3rd and 1 to go. Surprised he even handed it off, but still, nonetheless, it will be a first down carry if it stands as a flag comes out. Gerald Modest with the carry.
Loss of a yard.
Mason Hicks is going out right inside. He actually carried it last time, and instead that was a bit of a decoy as the nice missions.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's advantageous for the Bulldogs trying to get this drive farther downfield in this play. Atkins right inside, and it's going to be dropped. Wofford, it's 4th and 5, and the Bulldogs going for it. Pulling the trigger, only 3 coming here for the Terriers. Plenty of time for Atkins. Flushed out right-hand side, looking deep down the right sideline. Now he has nowhere to go, and he's going to be stopped for a 1-yard gain with 25 play between these two. Home opener for the Bulldogs, going up against the Terriers, and Jaden Whitaker stumbling his way to nothing. And that has been kind of the story of this State defense. Thanks for joining us once again here from Orangeburg, South Carolina. And now rearing up out of the timeout called by the Terriers. That ended up being their best so far offensive play of the game. Get that job done. But last season also had over 2,000 yards passing and 9 touchdowns as well. And now another run and carry, this time by Modest. Gerald Modest. It's a second KC State. Season's second team offensive wide receiver. Again to the ground, the Terriers go, and they've got a bit more rhythm out of that timeout. Window dressing. Back to pass again, Whitaker, flushed out of the pocket. And again, he had an opening, tried to get through it and could not. He can connect here. Out of Atlanta, Georgia, the freshman launches this one, and it is off the mark. Off to the right-hand side. I said last year that Ryan Stubblefield out there, quarterback, the redshirt senior. He actually ran it that last time. And Ruffin will make the reception on the near side. So very deliberate right now are the Bulldogs. 4 yards needed for the first. Stubblefield will wind up and throw it, and it'll be incomplete. And that came off his hand so badly that new quarterbacks at times. There is a handoff, which was the wrong read on that one there for Jaden Whitaker. Either way, possibly the Bulldogs would have. Number 9 for Wofford has got to get in the mix for this offense to get on track. Here's a run. Keeper by Whitaker. Stays in bounds and tiptoes his way near the 30-yard line.
Good play.
Empty backfield, and he'll throw it. And this one's caught at the 50-yard line. Outfield past the 41 to the 40-yard line into Terrier territory. Cyrus Ellison footsteps there, right behind Ellison. Here's Stubblefield, stutter stepping his way, and he'll run with it. He can do that. He gets hit so hard at the end of the play, his helmet gets knocked. To the right-hand side he goes. Adams, your lone back. Stubblefield winds up. It's incomplete, tipped in the air, and almost an opportunity there also for an interception by the Terriers, just off the fingertips of Johnson. 9 more yards back. We'll see what he can do. Rears up, kicks this one, and boy, I've seen a couple golf shots do that. He starts out trying to figure things out with the transfer portal and transfers in general.
Correct.
Right now they have 6 points on the board. Defenses are doing well, but right now special teams failing, at least for the Bulldogs. As the Terriers will rip one down the sideline and go in for the score and potentially take the lead. Just like that, Colby Alexander.
Yeah, 89 yards to the house. And right there, just a man on a mission. I love the fact that there wasn't a lot of dancing. Fights off a would-be.
The freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, blasts that one through. Definitive now, 7. Number 13 team in the country. Here's Stubblefield down a huge 3rd and 5, is on the run, and he can get it with his feet, and he does.
Good job.
Past midfield, and it's out of bounds. Should get up on the board. Could be it.
That's right.
Stubblefield now winds up a little bit low on the pass, but they're going to say that Ellison was able to grab it before it hit the turf, and he's able to make it. So you got trips left-hand side, looking that way, and it's Caught a little bit behind the receiver in Ruffin. Stay able to hold on to it.
Lions have done a great job for both of these teams.
Double field now looking down the middle, and he completes this. Now, I guess his favorite receiver is Ellison, and the ball is popped loose as Ellison was driven back. Going from 48 on this one. Snap back, the kick is up and no good. Shanks it to the right. Landers lead blocking here for Parsons. A flag comes in at the end of the run. If it stands, Parsons will be at the 40-yard line, 2 yards shy of the first. Pistol, more shifting continues. Here for Wofford, back to pass. Whitaker again, this time he flings it, and it's going to be bobbled and drops. The 38-yard line. Finally made it much easier on a third down. Empty backfield for Whitaker. And it's a design run out of it, and there's pushing and shoving at the end of that play. Got to be careful on both sides.
Something, either attacking the quarterback or going after that pitch man.
Atkins gets the Wofford Terriers, I believe, offsides. I don't see flags yet. Throw out left-hand side. It's caught anyway. It doesn't matter. Brilliant catch on the near side sideline. Here goes Atkins again out right-hand side. It is caught. Jones with the reception, and dare I say it, we have some tempo going and forced to attempt a field goal. Adams will get the carry, breaks it a little bit. Got excited, I did. I thought he might have an opportunity there to break it through, but and now they're going to be under center, just short of the first down marker. The old tush push has been engaged.
I think they did that
to get it. Maybe
I think that was the
handoff goes left-hand side, and boy, that defense again for the Terriers, rearing up. Jalen Maximus Pulley's name all that much. He is along with Coombs in the backfield. They're going to be tested right now. The pass is short once again and incomplete. Busted up at the end of that. Receivers in the crowd too. Again, we're in this situation. Here's Atkins, flushed, goes right, throws right corner end zone. Well overthrown on that one. And from the right, from the left hash, it is Alti. Good. From 25 yards out, Alti gives SC State the lead. Jackson Anderson back in. We've seen him play. Third back, here is a throw by Whitaker. It is caught, and I believe a first down of 6 yards. Downfield. I think that Whitaker's trying to do the same thing. Back to pass, throws middle of field, and a slant incomplete. And again, I feel like those are there to be complete.
Correct.
A sizable score up. Not at the 3, but the 6 variety.
Fine pay dirt.
Atkins staying in as he should here in the third quarter, as we have alternating quarters, I think, between QBs. And he has one back to his right. He's not going to have to hand it off to him. It throws it out right-hand side instead. It's caught. And boy, nice fight at the end of that catch. Just going through those progressions, like you said. Atkins again, throws out left. Caught. Coverage could not be better.
And the ball's thrown on time.
That's still in their own territory. Option. And a keeper by Atkins.
Good move.
Get him near midfield.
On the carry.
Yeah, CJ.
Stepping up in a 3rd and 20 is Atkins. He's flushed out against the Grain Hill package for South Carolina State. Where's the Wofford pressure package? Ooh. And there's a block talking about pressure. Up the middle, special teams could come through again for the Terriers, and it does! Another touchdown via special teams for Wofford.
Wow. Off the edge.
Mentioned his name a little bit before, and he makes the block. You're right, Steve.
From Fort Worth, Texas.
For doing it on the special teams, and they're going for 2. Rolling out, right-hand side. Whitaker will complete it in, I think, shy of the goal line to cross, though.
American last year.
Johnson was the intended receiver. 3rd and 4 now. This is a big play all of a sudden for the Bulldogs. And going down the field, it's going to be caught. Down to the 45-yard line and get you the lead. Here's Atkins. 1st and 10. A couple of pumps and then throws left-hand side and gets that one complete to Ruffin. And we're seeing some. They're backing off. The corners are. They press back up again. Atkins has time, throws middle of the field. Incomplete. Wide open receiver. A little bit behind Ellison.
You got to catch that.
But that vibe going. Whitaker, though, will try to exercise that with a deep bomb left-hand side. It's caught, but it's an inbounds, and we have a flag on top of it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting call.
Offense.
Good call.
So it's declined. Wise yards deep in his own end zone. That ball is as close to the goal line as it can get.
I was going to say, just don't run this ball.
Here's Atkins, no holding call, and now he's going to be swallowed up, gets out of it, and then brought down for a safety. You were going to go for 2, you didn't get it, but you got it by virtue of your defense. Give yourself enough opportunities, not one, to score a touchdown. Here's Whitaker stepping out of the pocket. He's going to run with it and slide. That slide where it happened, though. You have the line. Scott, near side. He'll block because it's going to be a handoff and a big-time run down the sideline, then bounce out of bounds hard at the end of the carry. Is with the 3rd and 9 now, and another fumble, and it's loose again. We'll see who gets on top of this one. That was just a bad to go up by 8, and it's no good. That was a huge miss. Ebbed and flowed a little bit, seemingly. Now Stubblefield will be the one on the hook as he will throw it down the middle of the field, and it will be caught at the 46-yard line.
2-down territory, I believe.
3rd and 16, we'll see. Stubblefield again, has a bit of a pocket, throws it deep right side, and it will be caught! It could not have been placed any better there for John to either tie or win this game. Out right-hand side is going to be a very conservative throw out to John. Smith is the back. Smith gets the carry, gets blasted. Loses about 1.5 yards, 2 on the play. And he had nowhere. Stubblefield looks right, quickly throws, complete, and caught for a 1st down and a lot more, including a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They've tied it up. Extra point pending coming up. 1:18 left to take the lead potentially for SC State. The ever-important extra point is no doubt Alty kicks it through. And the Bulldogs find themselves up by.
Cover this kick.
It's going to be a conventional high end of ring kick and fielded with some room to go. Here's the return, right-hand side up the middle, goes to the 30, all the way to the 34. Wofford has a safety. They have a blocked punt, return for a touchdown, and go to the air immediately and connect at midfield, near there at least, to the 49-yard line. Line with 1:12 to go. Wicker back again, flushed out of the pocket, runs, and will go out of bounds.
Good move not to touch that quarterback.
Not a loss of 3rd and 12. Whitaker back to pass, goes right-hand side, chased, goes right and blocked. Incomplete. And we're down to a just to convert the 1st down.
Right.
Whitaker looking middle, throws left. It's caught at the 36.
Wow.
That will move the chains. Adams with tackle C. It's 3rd and 4. Bad snap back. Here is Whitaker, throws it, and it's nearly caught. But what's more important, he doesn't lose any yardage on the play.
Yeah, that's huge.
Wofford trying to shock this crowd, and it's not even close.
That's right. Way
off to the right. As soon as it was struck, you knew. And the Bolts played in 2022. USC won that one 50-10. Kneel down by Stubblefield, and that one will lock it down for the 10th win in his career as the head coach. Get the job done once again here for Chennis Berry as he continues the trend here once again. South Carolina State take this state tilt from Wofford 16-15. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation